for the next problems, converting units, we need a conversion factor. A conversion factor is a ratio of two equivalent measures in different units. Equivalent is a fancy way of saying equal. A ratio of two equal measures in different units. To be specific, when you're doing your conversion factor, it will always equal 1. Okay, a conversion factor will always equal 1, even if it is in different units. Okay, so let's see what that means. So again, we're going to be converting units. And we are going to round to the thousandths place when needed. If the decimal keeps going on and on and on, we'll round to the thousandths place. And we also need to make sure that we don't forget our units. Okay, it's very important that you do not forget your units on these problems. So let's try number 2. Number 2, we are going to convert 330 minutes, semicolon. We're going to convert it to hours. What is 330 minutes in hours? Now this is where our conversion sheet comes into factor. So we have metric conversions, we have standard conversions, we have time conversions, and we have converting between metric and standard. And then we have another box here for any other random conversions that we come upon. Okay. We are dealing with, for this problem, 330 minutes, and we want to convert that into hours. So the first thing I'm going to start with is writing down what I have. And you can shorthand as long as it's something that is known. Okay, I wouldn't put 330 M, but MIN for min is a very common way of shorting minutes. Okay, and I want to multiply that by a conversion factor of something that will help me convert minutes to hours. So looking at my conversion sheet, what information tells me about minutes and hours? That would be my third option. 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. When I'm going back here, I want minutes to be eliminated. So in order for minutes to be eliminated, I need the minutes unit to be in the denominator of my conversion factor. Well, how many minutes did I say? That was 60 minutes. So 60 minutes is equivalent to 1 hour. So this is an example of a conversion factor. 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. Those are congruent to each other. Now, because I set it up this way, we know that we can cross-eliminate within fractions. Well, if there's a minutes in the numerator and a minute in the denominator, that cancels. And I'm only left with hour, which is what I want. So then I'm going to multiply across. So 330 times 1 is 330 divided by 60. And we know this is going to be hours. Well, then we use our handy dandy calculator. 330 divided by 60 is 5.5. So this is 5.5 hours. So 330 minutes is 5.5 hours, or 5.5 hours. But again, I said you can round. Okay, let's try number 2. Sorry, let's try the second one, which is number 3 overall. 15 kilograms, and we're going to convert that into just regular grams. Okay, now kilograms and grams is part of our metric conversions. Okay, kilogram, meter, centimeter, gram, all these things. Okay, now we want to convert kilograms into grams. So we're looking for information that can lead me from kilograms to grams. Looking at my list, that would be here. 1 kilogram is equal to 1,000 grams. 1 kilogram is equal to 1,000 grams. So again, I'm going to set my information up. Now, kg is a very popular way of referencing kilograms. And I want to multiply it by a conversion factor where kilograms cancels out and I'm left with grams. So my conversion says 1 kilogram is equal to 1,000 grams. So it's equal to 1,000 grams. So again, my kilograms cancels out and I'm left with this. When I multiply 15 times 1,000, which again, this would be a non-calculator, easy problem. 15 times 1,000 would be 15,000 divided by 1. Well, anything divided by 1 is just the number itself, so the answer would be 15,000 grams. So we've converted kilograms into grams. Let's try number 4. 63 yards into inches. 63 yards converting into inches. So we're going to start with 63, and YD is very common for yard. And I want to multiply it by something to get into inches. Now, this would be a standard unit. We have yard, we have feet, we have 1 foot, inches, we have mile, we have feet, okay? Those are all our different ones that apply to this. Now, are there any that go from yard straight to inches? Nope, there isn't. But we can do a ladder system, meaning I can get yards to feet and I can get feet to inches. So we're going to have to do more than one conversion factor. So if I want to eliminate yards, the first thing I can eliminate yards with is feet. 1 yard is 3 feet. 1 yard is 3 feet. So now I can say that I no longer have yards. Well, now I have feet, but I still want inches. So now I'm going to have to multiply by another conversion factor, and I want to cancel feet to turn into inches. Well, what I know about feet to inches is that 1 foot is 12 inches. So 1 foot is 12 inches. And so now I can say feet cancels out. And so now I'm left with just inches, and I can multiply across. So 63 times 3 times 12 is 2,268. Inches. Now in the denominator, 1 times 1 is 1, and divided by 1 is going to leave me here. So I could just leave it like so. Okay. The only time that wouldn't be applied is if, for example, on number 1, we actually had to divide by something other than 1. Okay, so for number 4, the answer is that 63 yards is the same as 2,268 inches. Okay, then we're going to try 20 cups, and we're going to convert that into gallons. 20 cups into gallons. So we have 20. And there's not really an easy way to put cups, so just cups is short enough. And I want to convert that into gallons. So we're going to go back to my sheet. Is there anything that goes from cups straight to gallons? Nope. I see cups to a pint, but I don't have cups to a gallon. I have gallons to quarts, but no gallon to cups. But again, I have a ladder system. 2 cups is 1 pint, 2 pints is 1 quart, and 4 quarts is 1 gallon. So we're gonna have to use 3 conversion factors to answer this one. So first we wanna do cups, which was 1 pint is equal to 2 cups. So 2 cups would have to be in the denominator for cups to cancel, and that's congruent to 1 pint. Then we have to take away pints. So again, pint would have to be in the denominator, and that is with quart. But now it's 2 pints. 2 pints to 1 quart. And then now I can convert quarts to gallons. So one more. 4 quarts is equal to 1 gallon. And then when I go through, sorry, I forgot to cancel these pint and pint, quart and quart, I'm left with just gallons. So I'm gonna multiply that across. 20 times 1 times 1 times 1 is 20. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 4 is 16. And this is for gallons. Now again, I said you can round, so 20 divided by 16 gives me 1.25. So 20 cups converted to gallons is 1.25 gallons. And that is converting units.